between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Chicago Bears. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Barnett. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffith. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Tucker. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Barnett. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's brought down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On first down, Barnett. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Tucker, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, why you spin?
Points 1, 2, and 3 in the defense.
Why you spin, my dog?
To the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And some space here. Touchdown, Detroit. You see, there are touchdown runs and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamations.
Here we go. Yeah, I would have missed that one in Chicago.
That's when everybody looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
Yeah, he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Griffin, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. On second down now, it's Griffin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Come on, Kuda.
Nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, the 30. 10, and he will bring it back. An interception.
That was good.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now 14-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Griffith, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Barnett. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, Barnett flush to his right.
Oh, Shelby.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. There he goes, left side.
Ooh, that was a play.
An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
From what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this round.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make
I would
some
have did that in real
decisions
life
on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit.
All right, defense, we have 14-0.
Give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So from the 36, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I wonder what's Griffin rate. He was out here about. He got beat. He's
in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Good throw.
Touchdown, Chicago.
You had like 3 people up.
Sometimes you just gotta marvel at how these guys can
Yeah, you had a lot. You had a pick of the litter. I thought he was gonna make that play though.
In the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it. Here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, "Oh no!" And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
Off
one
Keith,
away.
you got 2 picks.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their
It's almost over.
They interplay here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
And let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Oh, God.
He loses the football.
Oh, y'all ain't get it again? Oh, I thought y'all had it this time. This nigga pump fake. Come on, man.
Lost a lot of yardage.
I don't even think it was a fumble.
Able to retain possession. That was big.
Oh, yeah, he fumbled. Yeah, he fumbled. He clearly fumbled.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm disgusted. Y'all niggas do not know how to handle the fucking blitz today.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Dobby.
A bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Dobby, come on, man. A lot of wasted possession. Well, for this defense, we in trouble.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And
I needed that last play.
At the 30 here. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll head to the
Pigeon Coop, they got to be the Vikings, man.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
It's a flag on me.
And that's what
it's a flag on me. Oh, they ain't call it? Oh, I could have got the fumble.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team.
Oh, yeah, that's Kerry. What up, Woo?
That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
He on the live roof for you heavy.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never
they let him stay in bounds though.
That you face. And analytics
they let him stay in bounds. Okay.
When given the opportunity. Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Throwing on first down. Barnett. They're firing a deep ball for Kmet. And complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Barnett. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought.
You ain't gonna play, dog. Gotta take you out. Nope, not you. There you go. Already.
Down, but a nice little gain. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Run play, come on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
Give me
throw.
that. Oh!
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I want to get our foot to play. I don't know if I was the spy or I was supposed to check that nigga. I thought I was on the spy man.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
That one up myself.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Escape and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers.
All right, go 4 yards.
A few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
I know, I saw that. I thought, oh no, this nigga creepy.
Back to throw. Tucker. He finds Douglas complete.
Oh, I had that nigga had double block. I take it though.
And this was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Good block. Run him over.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his
I don't even try to go around. Once I see that shit, just go through.
First and 10 now from the 33. They'll run. It's Dobbins.
Give me a yard. All right, keep it there.
Danger. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
See ya. Every time you play, you tell me get out. You gotta go too.
Looking to throw. Tucker. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21.
I'm almost done, though, third quarter. I'm in the third. I'll let you know when I'm done.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything
they're going to take over my system.
just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Got a whole PlayStation 4 that I gave him.
After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's
are you going to get in?
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Dobbins will take this one.
I thought you had the pursuit. I don't know why he ain't. I thought he had me.
The closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there.
That was mad. I needed that though.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And a lead now up to
all the momentum before that.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert.
He still got momentum. How?
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
You did. It was too unanswered, then a whole bunch of defensive stops.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out. You run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Oh, man, caught me lacking.
2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Barnett. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arm saying, I'm wide open. They found it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They go play action here on first down. He'll get that complete to his tight end commit. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll look to throw again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
How did I pass the defense?
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and
I don't even know when I touched him.
Now where does the ball get placed?
I don't know how you dropped that, though.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of
I saw him sitting way too low. I didn't know if he was going to react or not. I'm like, why are you sitting so low?
Brandon, but this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Ooh, that's terrible stuff.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
Oh, my gosh, cut the TV off.
So they have to use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That was a disaster.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tucker. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Kerry, your season over with already. The funeral next week.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Who was that?
Nice work to get 7
She
out
got
of
that?
And it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
All right.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff for Dobbins.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Tucker. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There
Correct.
weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And they will finally bring this.
That nigga must be 6'3".
Down inside the 5-yard line at the
No, this nigga that caught it.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. He'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
He'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown.
I don't know. I feel like they gave you that last pick.
The Bears on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be
Man, bro, I hate that. Makes him miss the extra point.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Why you had to fall like that?
Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have
kill
no
shot
chance
me now.
to win the football game.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Got a man,
Thank you.
it's caught.
He'll shot me now. Damn.
And he
No
just
suspense.
falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward
Thank God you're going to lose the rest of your games.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on second down. Tucker. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Eluding the pressure right. Finding room at the 30. Look at this. Big
there you go.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of
trap niggas by future.
It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential.
I knew that fumble was coming.
Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Yeah, he's got
it's a shit show.
Touchdown, Chicago. Jarnell Mooney. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, I know what. We don't even got no awareness this game because they got some new feature on this jump. On my bye week. On a bye week, they asked me to take a team trip, right? So I did it. It was like team bonding. So they gave me like +2 for the injury. But these niggas gave me a -5 for awareness because they talk about they had too good of a time. What the fuck is that? So the whole team playing with -5 awareness. But it don't even matter because nigga, we was up 3 quarters. Niggas was up 3 quarters in the 4th quarter. This nigga Rakim, whatever this nigga name is, got the best ups in America. Bro.
You don't react as fast as you should.
That nigga went crazy in the 4th quarter. And I couldn't tackle this nigga on the return.
And that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, no, you got a 99 catch. You got to catch that. Little rookie.
And they were more than ready for it. They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
God, they want me to beat you this season.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, when you've got
I
a
can't
tight
even
end that
let
can
my
run,
clips
you
go now.
got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Back to throw again. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an
Had that.
interception.
Give him a touchdown.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where
Oh,
receivers
you supposed
are,
to pass that.
positioning. I mean, just watching him
Pass
work
that
with such
shit.
great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
They'll keep it.
Oh, you gonna run it again?
It's Griffith, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to
What a
win and put
bullshit
up
game
the
by the
amount of
Lions.
points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
I hope them niggas happy. Wow, team bond.